welcome to Z channel. Today's video is on quadratic equations with brackets. Okay, so I have got my double brackets, and remember from the previous videos which we did, when you have got double brackets, if you want to expand them, we use the FOIL. So the FOIL, that's the way which you see, which we said F stands for first, outer, inner, and last. So I'll use the FOIL on here. So which means 2x times x, which is 2x squared. Then 2x times minus 2, which is minus 4x. Then we do the inner, minus 1 times x, which is minus x. Minus 1 times minus 2, which is plus 2. Remember, a negative and a negative, it becomes a positive. This will give me a 5. Okay, then I need to simplify this because I've got like terms there. I can simplify that. That will give me 2x squared minus 4 minus 1, which is minus 5x, plus 2. This will be equal to 5. And remember, this is a quadratic equation. For me to solve this, I need to equate the expression to 0. So which means the 5 has to go the other side so that I've got equals 0. So that will be 2x squared minus 5x plus 2 minus 5, because it's a positive 5, so it will be a negative 5. This should be equal to 0. Then my 2x squared minus 5x, I've got like terms there. 2 minus 5 would be minus 3. This should be equal to 0. Then I would use the decomposition method because I have got the coefficient. So which means you've watched our video. If you are not familiar on factorizing using the decomposition method, you need to go and watch our video which we did on factorizing this, so that it will be easier for you to understand on this one. Okay, anyway, so this one we multiply to the coefficient with this number, which will give us a minus 6. So now I need two combinations. When I times, I get a minus 6, and when I add, I get a plus 5. Then I'll decompose this one. Okay, so if I write my combination, because I need a minus 5 and a minus 6, so two numbers, the other one has to be a negative and a positive for me to get that. So if I say minus 6 times 1, okay, that's minus 6. If I say minus 6 plus 1, I'll get a minus 5. So that's my combination. So I will rewrite that, but remembering that this one, I'm not going to write minus 5x. I'll write minus 6x plus x. This will give you a 5x. So I'm decomposing this one. Okay, so that will be 2x squared. So this one will go down again, 2x squared minus 6, which is that one, minus 6x plus x minus 3. This will still come down. This should give me a 0. Okay, at this stage now, I use the grouping method, which means you have to understand how to factorize using grouping method. If you're not quite familiar, you can pause this video, go and revise on factorization using the grouping method. Then it will be easier for you to understand this stage as well. Okay, so this one, I'll group these two together, and I'll group these two together. Okay, so on here, what is common is 2x. So my 2x will go outside the brackets. Then I'm going to divide into the expression. Then I'll be left with x minus 3 on there. On here, I don't have factors which can go into 1 and 3. So you always, when you don't have, you always use 1. So that will be plus 1. Then I'll open my brackets. That will be x minus 3 in brackets. This should give me a 0. Okay, now I can collect my like terms. So 2x plus x, now common factors, or x minus 3. This should give you a 0. Okay, when you times a number with a 0, you would always get a 0. So which means either this one should be equal to 0 or this one should be equal to 0. So what that means is 2x plus 1 should give me a 0, or x minus 3 should give me a 0. Okay, so now I can solve this now. 2x equals, because I'm collecting the like terms, so the 1 goes there, that will be minus 1. Now I will divide both sides by 2, divide both sides by 2, so this will cross that, so my x would be minus 1/2. Okay, I think you can see that in my space. So my x will be 1/2. Then I'll go this side, x collecting the like terms equals 0 plus 3. Then my x would be 0 plus 3, which is 3. So my answers would be minus 1/2 and 3. Okay, if for you to see that you've understood what you've watched on the video, you have to do the worksheet at the end of the video. Practice that. Send in your work for marking, and then I'll give you feedback. Then you can do the lesson up from this. And don't forget to subscribe on our channel.